Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kat and today we're going to be doing this look, which yes, I know it looks a lot like all of my other looks, but it's a 15-minute mommy get ready with me. Whenever you know that you have little to no time or your child is taking a nap and you don't know how long those are going to last. So this is a time to bust out all of your tried and true products, the things that you know will not let you down, but also knowing that since we are limited on time, we're gonna skip a couple of steps, such as, and the most reasonable steps to skip for me personally is eyebrows, blush. That's pretty much it. That's all I skipped. Oh, and concealer. So, yay! There you go. For most people, it's very convenient to skip primer because a lot of us don't see results or we don't see a difference whenever we wear primer versus when we don't. Some of us skip mascara because we already have beautiful luscious eyelashes. Not my case. And some of us, we don't like wearing eyeshadow, so we completely skip on the eyeshadow, and that's totally fine. I also skipped liner because of my very curly lashes at the end. That usually makes it really hard for me to wear liner. But aside from that, let's jump into the video and let's see how fast we can get this look on our faces. Bye! So let's start with the eyes, since that's probably going to be the most complicated thing that we do on this video today. And the reason I'm doing a 15-minute makeup video is because, okay, how many of us moms have more than 15 minutes to ourselves? I mean, how many of us even have 15 minutes to ourselves? Especially if you're a mom of a toddler, he's going to be right there by your legs, trying to grab and touch everything and play with all this stuff. So it's better to just do it when either they nap or if you wake up before they do. So much better. So I'm taking only one brush. It's like a flat, fluffy brush. It's from Morphe. I'm not sure the name of it, but it was in their rose gold collection back in the day when they had it. So I'm gonna go in with a blush all over the lid. So there you go. Blush all over the lid. And you can pack it on to be as intense as you want, but for me, it's just a wash of color. And the reason I'm using a blush is because, you know, cutting down on the products that we use will also cut down on the time that we take getting ready. Or at least that's how I think of it. I don't know, it's actually worked out for me really well. And then we go into the bronzer. And you just stamp it right at the edge and you bring it up. And blend as much as you want and pick up and intensify it if that's the way you like it to look. If you just want it, like I said, a wash of color, you can. For my outer corner, I wanted to seem like I tried, you know? And yes, it does look messy right now, but that's why we're doing our eyes first. Anything that looks messy, we can fix later. Same thing with the other eye. And you can tell See, the look is coming together. Now, all we want to do is clean up this edge. We don't have time to be rummaging around looking for makeup wipes, do we? No, we do not. We are trying to do this before our little bundles of joy and destruction wake up. Then, to clean the brush, just fluff it around in your hand. Grab a white shadow and brush it all over under the eyebrows. If you do your eyebrows, this might take you a little bit longer than my 15-minute look, but I never do my eyebrows, so that's not something that would apply to me. Now, let's move on to primer. If you do your eyebrows, you can absolutely skip primer because sometimes I don't see a difference. The only times I use primer is when I really want my makeup to last all day. And this is the time to use all of your tried and true products. Everything that you know works well all the time, and it doesn't matter which way you slice it, dice it, cut it, mince it, it's going to look good on your face. You know my routine, hydrating primer on the perimeters. Where is now? I'm going to take an under eye corrector. You're gonna be like, Kat, I thought this was supposed to be a 15-minute video. Why the heck are we correcting our eyes? I'm not planning on using concealer, guys. That's why. So under eye corrector, we can very loosely pat it under there. Our major blender is going to be the sponge whenever we bring it in to blend the under eye. And that's going to be our saving Hail Mary. What do you think? Does that look okay? It might. I don't know. Now, we're going to take our very damp sponge. We're going to pat this to make sure we remove the excess and that everything is blended. But we don't want to spend obnoxiously huge amount of time on that. So then we pour our foundation on our little plate or the back of our hand, whatever you do. Just make sure that you do it. And we put on our foundation the same way we always do. For me, it'll be taking my brush, buffing the foundation everywhere, including my under eye. Let's not rush when doing our foundation, guys, because you want it to look blended, not patchy or like, you know, we were in a rush. So just take your time, blend it. We are 8 minutes in. So we've got time, right? Now I just wipe off my brows, remove any excess foundation that could have gotten on them. grab my blender, pat it all over my face, make sure everything, absolutely everything is blended, especially the under eyes. Sorry about that. I was leaning on my counter taking care of our pet's nails, and I got this mark. There you go. And now if you set your foundation, this is when you want to set it. And you want to set it very lightly, very loosely. I like to set my foundation everywhere, but in order to save a couple of seconds, you are more than welcome to set it only on your T-zone or your oiliest area, whichever that might be. Then we move on to our bronzer. And this today is going to shock you guys, but I think it's something that not a lot of us do. But sometimes you just gotta skip some steps, you know? For me, the step I can most definitely skip is brows and blush. Those two are just like, do we need them? Especially when we want to look bronzy and goddessy and glowy. I think we can. Okay, we're 11 minutes in. Then we're going in with highlighter. And that's it for the face. Now we move on to the eyes. So I take a white eyeliner, well, a white pearlescent eyeliner, and I pop that in my inner corner, and then I blend it with a tiny pencil brush. There you go. The one step I cannot skip, mascara. We're 12 minutes in. There we go. Bottom lash mascara. There we go. We look great. And we're done. And that gives us a minute and a half to spare, which if you do end up with time to spare, I'm gonna take a little glittery eyeshadow. Pop it on the top of the... There you go. Pop it up top. Oops. There you go. We still have 1 more minute to go. And this is where I go in with the simplest of lip things, which is a gloss. Pop it on the center. And you look gorgeous. Ta-da! If you found this video useful, entertaining, or learned something, please give me a thumbs up. Drop a comment down below letting me know what you want to see from my channel and how I can improve my content for you. If there's anything you want to let me know, let me know in the comments down below. I didn't put too much. There, that fixes it. What else? Oh yes, share my video with your mom, your dad, your uncle, and your tia. Share with your neighbor down the street, and anything helps me out. Thank you very much, guys. I love you, and see you next time. Bye.